All right, Jun, thanks for joining us. Could you just give us, start by giving us a brief, description of your background, what you're doing now, and what your involvement has been in the conference so far?
Sure. So, studied science in college as well as philosophy, and then went on to be a web engineer. First in the commercial sector, and then started working with non-profits for social impact and projects about 5 years ago. And I'm now the head of an organization called II Lab, which looks at the use of innovation and technology to empower citizens and bring about social impact.
Cool. This term we're using, internet freedom, is broad. It seems like you have a lot of meanings. Personally, given your background and your experiences, what does internet freedom mean to you?
I guess it's the freedom to make the internet be what you want it to be, probably, as a platform that is open for people to build new websites, new applications, new server software, new routers. I think that this is the ecosystem and the energy that feeds the freedom to create new things, and that's the way I would see it. I think keeping the platform neutral and open is also very critical. I think the way that I see it is because it enables people to create new, fascinating ways to give access to information and do things, and find your way on a map, and order some food from a restaurant, and look at your deputy's expense record.
So this is a unique event we have today where hackers are being invited into the offices of the agency that once was, suppressing speech on the internet and censoring large portions of the internet. Just talk about, what is really a hacker and what can they contribute to something like this, to a government, to policymakers, concerning this idea of internet freedom.
I think a hacker is someone who's curious, who likes to open things to understand how they work. And I think that's a very positive contribution. One of the ways that you could say that is that basically citizen engineers, people that are putting their depth of skill in the service of understanding better how things work, and then to build on top of it. And as in any community, there are some that are more inquiring and trying to understand how things work, others that try to poke at things to understand how they break, others that are builders and try to create new applications and new software for people to use, new solutions. So I think that all of these aspects of the hacker community are really helpful, and they interact, the ways that the hackers interact with other aspects of society, I think, is really important. And we live in a world where specialization is mostly what's going on most of the time, and I think that there's great values in creating bridges between those who have some technical skills with the internet and those who are trying to improve the lives of their neighborhoods and be better citizens, and respond better to the problems and needs of people in their communities. So I think the more that there are exchanges between the hacker community and other communities, the better it is for all of us. It means that we're working together on trying to solve problems with new technical means. And I think that being here at ATI is a symbol of moving from the internet as being used as a tool of repression, as being a tool where it can enable some of these connections to be made. And I think that having a space is one of the best ways to create, to allow these connections to happen. And hopefully ATI can play a role in helping the hacker scene connect with institutions or civil society organizations that are also trying to solve problems and bring the hackers into the conversation.
And my last question, so you met a lot of Tunisians today, or the last few days. Tell me about just your impressions of Tunisians who are involved in this issue, Tunisian hackers, and just what you see as sort of Tunisia's role going forward here, the example that they can play given their recent experience and given what other countries in the region are going through.
Well, I mean, I feel very welcome, and I want to say thanks for the hospitality, and I think it's great to be here, and it's great to see the curiosity and the experience and try and get a chance to engage with the folks that have been operating in very different environments. I think things have been changing so fast here. I remember someone telling me, I just don't remember how it was before the revolution, which I think is a great sentence to say that that people are focused on making the most of what they have now, and I think for that, Tunisia is an amazing place and can be a country that shows how citizens can stay involved, how they can participate in creating a democracy that really looks like what the people want, and giving the proper role for the hackers and the technology to in that process as well, I think is what is happening here and is really exciting.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.